저별마저도 폭발해버렸어.
세상의 모든 빛이 사라졌군.
이것이 세상의 종말이다. 이 이후로 시간은 정지하고 더 이상 흐르지 않는다.
이렇게 허무하게...
아니, 이렇게 끝낼 순 없어. 바꿔야 해.
그래, 바꾸고 말 거야.
너희들이 시간의 힘을 완벽히 제어할 수 있을지 마지막으로 시험해볼 것이다.
It's like fucking Simba, man, or Mufasa. Mufasa's our trainer here. Look, it really is with a sword, though. Alrighty, guys. Hey, yo, what is up, guys? Just Rick here. It is like 6 in the morning, but guys, I had to try DFO when it came out live, and we've been streaming this entire time, and was really exciting. A lot of drama happened on the stream, and a lot to discuss. So right now, I'm going to be doing a post commentary. In the background is going to be, well, PvE footage of the Dark Knight class, which I will have a few things to say about along the way. But so guys, if you did see, like, near the end of my stream, I did actually got banned off of Twitch. 24-hour suspension, not really banned, because I was showing some anime while we were waiting downtime while the server was down. It's been down for a long time, and that's the next thing we can discuss, because opening day happened exactly as I expected. You know, mostly login issues. It took an extra maybe 40 minutes to actually make a character and then get in game, maybe longer for more people. And then once we got in game, it was only up for about I would say 30 minutes after that. So maybe I got to test out, made all of this footage for you guys, and then they said that they were doing a maintenance, and it wasn't until after that maintenance that we found out what was really going down. Okay, if you guys want to know the drama, basically items were dropping that you shouldn't have been able to get, and a lot of them were dropping, so they had to stop it right there. They didn't want to do a rollback later on, which is good. You know, the game wasn't even up for an hour before they realized that was a big oversight, and they had to stop it then. So they did. There was also an issue with the West server being much harder to sign in than the East Coast server, so hopefully that'll get addressed. And then finally, I did hear at least a few people in my chat were telling me that a lot of their jump characters from Alpha, either they weren't able to retrieve them, or they did retrieve them, but if they job changed or got any skills or something, they would be really bugged. So a lot of things that are not going well for open beta when it got released initially here. Now, as I'm making this video, they should have already, they planned on releasing the server, but they're working on it overnight, or, you know, throughout the day, just trying to get this out and working good. So I'm probably going to be asleep by the time they actually get it working, so I can do some more legit videos. But like I said, I'm banned off of streaming for a day, so tomorrow, I guess, we'll be streaming regularly, see what we can do there. But anyway, guys, I think that's all that I really wanted to talk about open beta. Day one, we had a blast. I had so many people show up, and that's surprising. I did not expect that many of you guys to follow me and everything. I just kind of bummed out I got banned by the end of it, but just know that we'll be continuing doing this regularly later. But anyway, guys, let's talk about the Dark Knight, shall we? So let's drop the whole I got banned thing. I don't want to talk about that. And alrighty, guys, so as you guys can see, we have Syria Kierman right here in a pretty memorable room. This is basically the save room. This is pretty much unchanged. Got event mobs here and for open beta event, so picking up all the quests from Syria and this little bug guy here, and this has pretty much remained unchanged. Now, I was actually most excited, or most interested in the fact that the beginner zone is completely different for all characters. Now, we start in this zone that I've never seen before. It wasn't in alpha. They used to have Lorien Forest, which is something I'm used to, but by the time that we got here, this is just a brand new dungeon, brand new tutorial stages, and they're quite difficult, I gotta admit. So a place called Silver Crown, which I think the story goes there was an apocalypse, and Arad that you once knew got destroyed, and now they kind of had a chance to redo everything. The Lorien doesn't even exist anymore, so I'm actually a little bit surprised that that's the direction they took with that. I hope like West Coast and Hendon Mir still exist, but even that, I feel like they revamped the entire game, so everything I once knew feels different right now. So you can see I don't recognize any of this. This is brand new shit, guys. So obviously the questing and all that is still the same, but I'm really excited to kind of relearn the world again, because you know, we all know how, or at least for those of you guys who played back then, you guys know how it used to be, and it's just really nice and refreshing to play this game again, brand new, spanking new. So, you know, guys, let's go ahead and jump into a dungeon so we can show you guys the combat with the Dark Knight. Well, I guess I can warn you in advance, you can pardon my newbiness, because this is the very first time that I played the class. I'm noticing a few different things. You guys can see we do get the cancel of the leap skill. We can basically use the basic attack and then leap out of it. It's really convenient, but on top of that, I'm noticing that the Dark Knight specializes in cancels. I think that's what best explains him. He is, I don't want to make the mistake of calling him a Slayer. And right now I'm trying to attack people who are sleeping. I think those guys are... You're just supposed to leave them alone, but... don't make the mistake of calling this class a Slayer. He's not a Slayer class, he's not a Slayer subclass, he's just a class on its own. But the reason why people say he is a Slayer is because he pretty much steals all of the other Slayer classes, the subclasses skills. You guys see right there, he's Go Slash, you know, various skills like Gore Cross and Triple Slash right there. You can see one hit of Triple Slash. You'll notice this guy just straight up steals skills from the other Slayer subclasses, all of them. And his skill system's a little bit weird. I can probably try to explain it by showing you. I think is probably the best way to do it. Like I said, he specializes massively in cancels, so what ends up happening is, if you guys can see actually on the hotkey bar, I have A and S, which is looks like two skills, right? But really behind that is the secret of everything, right? If you use one skill, there's another skill that can be chained into it, and you gotta really preset that before you actually go into dungeon. But basically one skill can hold up to 5 skills back to back, like chained after one after another. The types of combinations you can make are quite possibly as crazy as you want them. You'll notice once we look at the actual skill bar that he has tons of skills, and you can loop them or chain them into each other which way you want. And right there, look at a Gonzo just insta-killing the boss with his freeze bullshit. But let's take a look at the skill screen to show you guys what I'm talking about. Alrighty guys, we're taking a look at the skill window. Again, I remind you guys, this is different from every other class. You can see if you want to pick up one skill, they have a very linear type of skill progression. You just get the next skill, but the thing on the right there, in the bottom right, that is the most important, is you can drag those skills into chain. So again, vertically, you can, like I said, hook up to 5 different skills back to back and just chain them into each other, but you got to preset that beforehand. So right there, I'm taking 4 skills and I'm trying to chain them one after another. Hopefully I can get that in there right there. So my S key now holds 3 skills within it, but I got to use I got to use them in a chain. It is also possible for me to just have one skill chains, but when you start picking up skills and levels, guys, you're going to want to try to mix and match the best kinds of combos that you can with all of the skills that you have, and that can get really, really creative, I think is the best way to put it. I think somebody in chat said that this class isn't allowed to be PvP'd with, so if you guys think it's OP, I don't know if they're even, I'm pretty sure they're restricted in PvP, because honestly they do sound like they're kind of broken, but also a lot of fun. You can be pretty creative with it on what you're planning on doing with your build and stuff like that. Hard to really call it a build when you're just getting every skill in the game, right? So but I can imagine that gets super nuts with the combos, and in fact I was learning really quickly which skills work well as a good combo to chain into each other, but it's only going to be a matter of time before we figure out which is going to be the best one, or whatever you guys think. There's an epic combo right there using the Dark Slash right there. But yeah, right now, honestly, the weirdest thing about him is that his upward slash is considered a combo skill, so it's not one of those skills that you, like every class has a launcher. His is actually a skill that needs to be, or can be chained into each other. You can't just press Z and use it, so this is a class that has like no passives basically. All he has is active skills. I don't even think he has any buffs. So just chain like 25 skills into each other. That's what this class is all about. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Just a short video on the Dark Knight. Hopefully I can get some better footage, some live footage of me playing higher level content once DFO comes back online. But anyway guys, thanks for watching. Sorry for this video being so quiet. It's like 6 in the morning. And I will catch you guys later.